You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
In the co-main event between Raquel Pennington and Julianna Pena, this went to a 5-round decision, and here's what it sounded like in that one, because this led to a lot of controversy. Check it out. So, as we await the decision, here's the stats, okay? Pennington 125 to 103 in total strikes. She also led in significant strikes, 101 to 84. Head strikes, Pena still held on there, 82 to 78, so very close, and she was way up after round 3. She had 2 takedowns, 540 of control. Both of those came in the second and third round. So really, to me, it's all about round 1. And when you have fights like this, it always goes back to the weirdest round. The most insignificant round decides it, and that was the first round when they were just feeling each other out. And it was basically even at that point, but I have a feeling Pennington's going to get the win. So here we go. Possible split. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Pena looks nervous. Here we go. Come on, Pena. Come on, Pena. It's going to be split for the title. 48-47, Pennington. Or Pena, now Pennington. Final judge. Oh my God, 48-47. Close. Round 1, I'm telling you. And no! Yeah! Pena stole the belt, and Pennington cannot believe it. She cannot believe it. Very close fight, and they hug it out, and they know how close that fight was. But Julianna Pena just stole the belt. And I know people get crazy when I say that, but when you're the contender and you win, you stole the belt, right? Because you got to steal the belt when you beat the champ. That's just how I feel. So Julianna Pena gets the win. That's the way it goes down here. Women's bantamweight division, new champion at UFC 307. Yeah, so I don't know why anybody is confused by the decision. We told you while it was going down, it's going to be all about round 1. And people are going crazy about round 1 today. And the fact is, like I said, live in the moment, it always comes down to the most insignificant round, because you're like, okay, I know this fighter got 2 rounds here. The other fighter got 2 rounds there. So now we got to go to the closest round. This is what happens in split decisions. And sometimes the closest round is a big round. And sometimes the closest round is like round 1 where nothing happened. Very minimal action. They're trying to feel each other out, and that decides the fight. And, you go back and you wish as a fighter, you're probably like, man, why did I start so slow? And, it all came down to round 1. And round 1 was, like, insignificant. And, again, this is why a point system to me is so much more important. How can there be fantasy UFC where they got points for this, for that, knockdowns, control time, significant strikes, total strikes, all this stuff? They got points, and we got to have 3 judges figure this thing out. It should be just straight points. It should just be straight points. But listen, people were up in arms today about that. It is what it is. That's the way it went down. And, don't leave it in the judge's score. Don't leave it in the judge's hands. Don't leave it in the judge's hands. These judges, dog, these judges. They'll let you down every time. The judges are going to let you down every time.
He's gon' fight, he's gon' fight. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded.